Japan's Shuhei Nakamura first made his mark on the Grand Prix circuit, getting as far as the finals of Grand Prix Kobe in 2001.
His first tournament appearance of note was GP Kobe 01, where he took second place to Itaru Ishida, another giant of Japanese magic.
He would post 4 more GP top 8s before he would begin to post those types of finishes at the Pro Tour level. At the end of the 2004 season, he was a member of a formidable Japanese national team that included Tsuyoshi Fujita and Kenji Samura.
Everyone whose opinion I respect voted for Shuhei. And I mean, I don't think it's close. Like, you know, all the his Pro Tour top 8s, like his number of pro points he's accumulated, like Player of the Year, like him being level 8 every single year since the Players Club, started. Like, both in dedication and play skill, it's pretty hard to beat him.
His first PT top 8 came a year later at the start of the 2005 season in Columbus. He would post 4 more top 8s over the next 6 seasons and has been at the highest levels of the Players Club for every year of its existence.
Nakamura's run at the top of the game has been just amazing. The guy has finished top 5 in the Player of the Year race 5 of the last 6 years. It's like a first, a second, and 3 fifths.
Shuhei was rewarded with a Player of the Year trophy in 2008.
Shuhei is one of the most obvious inclusions in the Hall of Fame that I can think of. He's over 400 Pro Tour points. I mean, that's just an astronomical number.
There has never been a fiercer road warrior in the history of the game. With Shuhei playing every weekend, there was a tournament to be played.
I don't go to too many Grand Prix anymore, but the random Grand Prix I go to, I'm just like, oh, there's Shuhei. And I saw him 2 weeks ago at the Pro Tour halfway around the world.
Every Grand Prix he ends up playing in Grand Prix trials. He hasn't any Grand Prix buys in years, but he just loves the game so much.
No distance was too far for Shuhei to traverse in the pursuit of his goals.
He literally goes, oh, win the Grand Prix, spend 2 days traveling. Okay, I'm at another Grand Prix. He probably doesn't even know where St. Louis is, right? And he's winning another Grand Prix.
He won back-to-back Grand Prix, St. Louis and Hiroshima, and they were both cold snap limited. So since he clearly was at home in the cold snap format, the Japanese started calling him Snowmaster.
While crisscrossing the globe, he has performed to the tune of 17 Grand Prix top 8s and 3 wins.
I played against him in the finals in Grand Prix St. Louis, and I just felt like I was being leveled along every axis.
Shuhei has truly played the game and seen the world.
We rented a car and did some sightseeing around the national parks in Florida. And there is this alligator on the way, and Shuhei's like, "Oh, look, I've never seen an alligator in my life. So how about I go close to him and start petting him?" And we're like, "Oh my God!" People started running away from us. They're like, "Oh my God, this guy wants to get himself killed." We're like, "Oh, Shuhei, maybe you shouldn't do that." She's like, "Oh no, I want to take a picture, So we took a picture with Shuhei and an alligator, and then just casually walked away.
While other players have wilted under the strain of constant travel in just a single year, Nakamura has flourished and remains one of the most feared opponents to stare at across the table.
If you need to count on your opponent to make a mistake to win, I don't think you can do that with Shuhei.
I was not necessarily confident. That's maybe not true. I thought it was either going to be one or the other thing. I was either in or not. I certainly hoped I was going to get in. The first one I attended was about 10 years ago in San Diego, and I remember I was pretty bad. It was awful. I can still remember how I lost my matches during that Pro Tour. Probably Worlds in 2005 in Japan, and also the first Pro Tour I top 8'd in, which was Columbus. Well, for one thing, it's nice to know that even if I step back from the game for a while, I can come back anytime I want, play in the Pro Tour, play at Worlds. That's a great thing. To be honest, I hadn't really been worried about being qualified for anything with the life I've been living, but it's nice to have that. It's nice to have that safety net.